Right, we're on camera. Take one.
Hi.
Can you tell us who you are and what you do?
My name is Angela Ivan. I'm working in Bagel Factory. I'm doing bagels, bakery, coffees, cold drinks.
Okay. So tell me, you told me that you took the vaccine and you had some problems. What was the situation?
So yes, I had the vaccine on 12th June, and in the first days, I just had like the mild symptoms, flu and fever. It was 39, and I had pain in the arm. Let's say after 4 days, I thought I'm gonna feel better. I mean, the symptoms, they were getting better. But then I realized my ankles were really swollen and painful. At the beginning, I thought I just stayed too long on my feet and I'm tired. But actually, at a short time, I realized that my knees were swollen also. And then all my joints were in pain. The wrists, the elbows, my shoulders. Even my friends, they told me my face got swollen, my eyes were swollen, and everything was, for me, it was painful.
I see. How long did this go on for?
Maybe for 3-4 days, it was really painful and I was swollen. But then I went to the GP and they recommended some paracetamol, ibuprofen, painkillers. So I started taking those painkillers. It was getting better, same, it was reducing the pain, but then my stomach got in pain. And then I had chest pain, maybe from the painkillers, I don't know. I had headache also. I mean, all the symptoms, they were coming again like a bad flu. The GP said it's hay fever. Then I got an allergy on my skin.
Do you suffer from hay fever?
No, never.
Right.
I never had that. I mean, that's what I said to GP. And they said it's never too late or you can take it anytime.
Yeah.
Then I got this eczema on the fingers. They gave me a cream for it and still it's getting better, but it still doesn't look nice. And apart from this, I have a different allergy on my body, like on my legs, on my arms, on my neck even. I have these hives that they're really itchy.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and I think everything is from after the vaccine because I didn't have them before. They associate this allergy with the hay fever also.
Yeah.
But as I said, before the vaccine, I'm 31. I never had this problem. So I know all these changes, they came after the vaccine.
Right, right.
And even now, even if I don't have my ankles swollen, I have the pain. I mean, for my joints, it's like I'm really old.
Oh no.
And I move. Sometimes I feel the pain, like I just got used to it, but definitely it's there.
Right, right. Okay. So did you manage to work through this time or did you have to take time off?
I was always here working because that's what I do. Even if I'm sick, I'm here. But definitely, it was a bit difficult.
Right.
I mean, it wasn't like usual for me. I struggled a bit.
I see. Okay. So how is it now?
Kind of same. Nothing changed. I'm still in pain. I have days and days. Days when I feel better. Then when I have the pain in the joints and my bones are heavy.
Oh dear.
I don't want to take the painkillers anymore because they are affecting my stomach. Then I get in pain and I need to take other medications for the stomach. And I don't want to do that. I mean, I'm already full with medication. I don't want to take anymore.
So how long is it now since you took the vaccine?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Because it was 12th of June, now it's already July. So they are almost 3 weeks, yeah.
Okay. And so you told me before that originally you were not planning to take the vaccine.
No, actually, I never agreed with this vaccine, and I said if it's not getting mandatory, I'm not going to take it. But then I just got a lot of messages from the GP, a lot of messages from the NHS system. I got letters. Then I had someone coming here at work and they told me about the vaccine. They were trying to convince me to take the vaccine. All my friends, they had the vaccine and I said, okay, if everyone else is okay and they didn't have any symptoms, I'll take it also. It was a mistake. For me personally, it was a mistake. Yeah.
Right. So you've had the first one, but not the second one.
The second one should be in September. I don't know how they are booking now, but they told me the next one is in September, beginning of September. I'm not sure I'm gonna take it. I mean, can be worse than what happened or can be better. I have no idea. I'm really scared about it now. So I'm not sure I'm gonna take it. Most of the people, they tell me, if you had first one, you should take the second one. But I don't know if my immune system is gonna be okay with that.
Right, right. Okay, so you're definitely having second thoughts about that.
Definitely, I want to refuse, but I'm not sure how it's going to be by then. I mean, if my friends, they're going to say, take it, it's fine, you're going to be okay. The doctors, they're going to tell me the same thing. So for me, just to get rid of the talking and advices, okay, I'm going to take it, but I don't know how my body is going to react or what's going to happen after.
So this is you're basically going to gamble.
Yes, I mean, if I feel better till September, probably I will forget what happened. If I continue like this with this pain and the reactions, because actually these reactions are not stopping. The
Right.
allergy, I'm taking some hay fever medications also, and the cream, but still I'm scratching and they are not okay. Sometimes they get painful also.
You were a healthy person before.
I was, yeah.
So, right, okay. Well,
And I still think I am healthy and I didn't have too many problems, even with the flu. I don't get the flu very often. That's the thing, because all the changes are after the vaccine. Most of the people, they say, oh, it's just the flu or you get these symptoms, that's normal. And I tell them, I know my body, I know how I'm reacting. It's not normal. I mean, I know if all these changes are after the vaccine.
right. I see. Okay, well,
And another thing, sorry, I forgot to mention, since I took the vaccine, I'm always tired. I cannot stay awake. Doesn't matter how much I sleep, like 9-10 hours per day. Yes. I wake up very, very tired and I barely keep my eyes open. And in the past, for me, 3-4 hours, they were enough. 3-4 hours of sleep and then I get my energy. Usually here I'm very active. Now when I'm coming in the morning, I'm very tired. I cannot concentrate properly. I'm forgetting things. I never had problems. My memory, as you know, being here with the customers, I remember all the orders, I remember everything I'm doing.
yeah.
I just feel my memories, I'm just losing. I'm forgetting things, I cannot concentrate, I'm doing mistakes. And I'm always tired.
Oh dear, dear, dear.
And that's the thing, because I'm checking the time for sleep, and sometimes I fall asleep 8 o'clock. I wake up at 5, and I'm still tired.
Wow, I see. Well, this doesn't sound very good.
Yes.
Have you done research into the vaccines or what other people have experienced?
I did report my symptoms, especially the swollen ankles, because they were really, really bad. I mean, I was looking like an elephant,
Right.
like a potato. Actually, my hands and my legs, they look deformed. They
Whoa.
didn't look normal, because I'm a skinny person, you can see my bones.
Yeah, yeah.
When I got swollen, they had some shapes that they were scary for me. I reported this on the yellow card, but nothing special happened. I just got an email, thank you for reporting. Maybe they are studying on this, or I don't know. I thought maybe they're gonna ask me for some other test, or if they want to to do a research on this, but nothing.
No, the yellow card scheme is just to report.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and what they do is they collect the information at the end.
Okay.
So it's part of the trial process, because you realize that the vaccine is a trial.
Yeah.
You do realize
yeah,
that?
Yeah, of course.
Did you know
because
that when you took the vaccine? Did you understand that?
They didn't mention about these reactions, what's going to happen after. They just gave a leaflet.
But did you understand that it was still a trial vaccine?
I don't think they mentioned that. They just asked, not the permission, they just asked the signature. Do you agree to have the vaccine? Do you have these symptoms, or do you have any special conditions? Or they just had some questions, and then they give you the leaflet. Signature, you agree with this?
But do you understand that it is a trial vaccine?
Now, because you told me, yes.
Right.
But nobody said that in the vaccine in the center.
Right. I mean, did they not give you a piece of paper with some information?
Yeah, they gave us the paper, but they were just they mentioned the symptoms, they mentioned what the vaccine contains, and about the yellow card. If you have any side effects, if you want to report them, you can do that on the site, and that's it.
Right. And do you understand what an mRNA vaccine is?
No.
No. So you know that this vaccine is a little bit different than normal vaccines.
Now I'm listening, yeah, because I didn't.
You didn't know this?
No, I didn't.
Well, this vaccine is an mRNA vaccine. It's a new type of vaccine.
Okay.
An mRNA, it's a genetic therapy, basically. So traditional vaccines, they take either, there are various ways of doing it, but usually it's like they take a weaker form of a vaccine, a weaker form of a virus in a solution,
Oh, okay.
and then they give it to you, and it's not dangerous for your body, but your body recognizes that it's a
Definitely.
problem, and
It's reacting.
it
yeah.
reacts, creates an immune response. But an mRNA vaccine is slightly different, or very different in fact. It's a new technology,
Okay.
and what it does, it's in the lab they create an artificial mRNA. So you have DNA and you have mRNA. It's part of your genetic system. So DNA is the code
Yes.
of your, makeup,
Yeah.
which gives instructions how to make all the proteins that do all the processes in your body.
Yeah.
And mRNA is called messenger. It's messenger RNA. It takes the instructions from the DNA,
Okay.
and it takes those instructions to the cell, to the factory part of the cell, and then the factory part of the cell produces the proteins that the DNA has instructed.
Okay.
And then those proteins go around the body doing all the functions
Yeah.
that your body does, from chemical processes to moving to everything your
Right.
body needs.
Yeah.
So now what they have done here in this case is they've created artificial mRNA, put it into your cell, and then your cell, then it stimulates the DNA to give an instruction, and then mRNA then takes it to your cell, the factory part of your cell, and then it produces what's known as the spike protein. The spike protein is a part of the coronavirus protein. The coronavirus.
Yeah.
It's one of it's a bit complicated, but it's one part of the coronavirus. The spike protein. It's in fact the bit that hooks it hooks the virus onto the human cells. It's like a hook. So what this does is it gets your cell to produce the spike protein, and then your body is supposed to recognize that this is a danger,
Yes.
and then creates an immune response. And then the idea is that when the real virus comes, your body will recognize it because it's seen the spike protein, so it's, ah, yes, we recognize that, and it will destroy it. This is the theory, and it's a new thing. This technology is used in cancer treatments. It's the cutting edge of medical science, but they've never used it for a vaccine before. So that is how it works, but you've never heard this before.
No, and to be honest, I didn't want to check too much, because definitely if I knew these things before, my answer was no, I'm not going to take it.
Right. Okay, so how do you feel about that?
It's definitely for me, it's, I mean, now I'm sure I don't take the second dose.
Oh dear.
I don't know if it's going to affect in a way, because everybody says that. If you had the first one, you had to take the second one. Definitely, I'm not taking the second one.
Yeah, there's no have to with anything.
I'm not sure how long it's gonna last. I mean, how long the first dose is lasting. I mean, if I had in June, probably the effect is gonna end.
Well, with the vaccine, you see, this is the thing. I'm not qualified. I'm not qualified to really advise you on that. So, yes, I mean, there are lots of different viewpoints, and this is why I said you need to do your research rather than listening to your friends or even me, because there are lots of experts out there on all sides who can, you have to look at what everyone is saying to make your judgments. So this is my advice to everyone: do your research before you do anything.
Yeah, only one thing I want to say, just now being very tired and I don't have interest for anything. I just feel I don't want to do the research. I mean, I don't have the same interest. I just lost...
You lost motivation.
Yes, and energy, and I'm just thinking, after I finish work, I want to go home, I want to sleep.
Right.
That's all I want after I finish work.
Okay, so the interesting thing here is, though, that out of all your friends who have taken it, how many people is that?
I don't know, just to give a number, maybe 20, but I have more than 20 which they had the vaccine and they didn't have any symptoms and any side effects.
So this is the issue, you see, it's a matter of statistics, isn't it? And, the question is what the authorities decide are an acceptable statistic or not, you see.